This problem says find the absolute maximum and absolute minimum of the function f of x equals to x over x squared plus 9 over the interval from -4 to 5. So we'll be using the problem solving strategy. It says number 1, evaluate f at the endpoints x equal a and x equal b. So we can go ahead and do that. So we have to find f of -4. So that's -4 over -4 squared plus 9. That's -4 over 16 plus 9. That's -4 over 25. Okay, then we evaluate f of 5. So that would be 5 over 5 squared plus 9, which is 5 over 25 plus 9. I need an additional step here to evaluate. That's 5 over 34. Okay, and we can find the decimal equivalent if we need to later. Then it says find all critical points of f that lie over the interval a, b, and evaluate f at those critical points. So I need to determine when is this function either undefined or 0. So we need to find the derivative first. That would be find the derivative of the numerator, leave the denominator alone, minus, leave the numerator alone, and find the derivative of the denominator, all divided by x squared plus 9, which is a denominator, squared. So notice that the derivative can never be undefined because this can, there's no way to make this equal to 0. That will never be equal to 0. And so then we're left with, and maybe we should simplify it just a tad bit. We're left with the numerator. And having to determine when is the numerator 0. So we do indeed need to simplify just a little bit. And I'm just going to take a step back just to make sure that I did that correctly. And it looks good. So the only way for f prime to be 0 is when this is equal to 0, which implies that x must solve this equation, which implies that the critical values are plus and minus 3. And so the last thing we need to do is evaluate f at plus 3 and at minus 3. So that's 3 over 18. And evaluate it at -3. That's -3 over -3 squared plus 9. So it's -3 over 18. And I think it would just be helpful to look at all of these and get the decimal approximations for all of these so that we have definite of which one is the biggest one and which one is the lowest one. So I'm just off screen. Just off screen, I'm going to use my calculator to determine that. So -4 divided by 25 is 0.16. Five over 34 is equal to 0.147 0.147 0588 and then 3 out of 18 is 0.16 repeating. And of course, this is going to be negative 0.16 repeating. Therefore, the biggest one is going to be this value. And the lowest one colored in red, the lowest one is going to be this. It's going to be this number here. And just to be clear here, that's negative, but still those are the highest and the lowest, and they occur at critical values for which f prime is 0.